Hey everybody. Sorry I am coming on here so late. The realtor just left. Um, we were in the process of getting our house stuff figured out. So we have been sitting at the table right here with
Hi everybody.
working on listing the house. So sorry, honey. I'm running into people. I did want to come on here and just do a little support group check-in for you guys. Good morning, Julie and Patty. How's it going? We'll go in Judah's room over here. The boys are actually en route and are coming home because Judah's birthday is on Monday. Yeah, he turns 21. Hey, Mary. Good to see you this morning. Good morning. Oh, my RV adventure 2-year plan. Who is that? Did you change your name? I don't know who that is. Hey, Tammy. Hi. Let's see. JOCM. Good morning. And Pam and Jenny and Angie. Thanks, guys, for waiting for me. I'm sorry that I'm running late this morning. We had a lot to discuss. Listing the house. We took the realtor all around. This is Judah's room. I think I've shown you guys this before. So we have moved him out. So basically the realtor said everything looks great, good to go. We just have to clean out the closets. How'd your week go on Weight Watchers or whatever healthy plan you're using? Let's see, Mary's here, Emily's here, Linda's here. Hey guys. I weighed in, I was up 0.2, which is fine. We went out to eat last night, so I figured, here's the closet. This is my craft. My husband calls it my crap closet. Look at that. It's a disaster. So I just had to show the realtor that. I was like, I need to box all of that up and clean it out. Patty was up 1.0. That's okay. Yolanda lost 2 pounds on Freestyle. Yeah, let me know what you're doing. Good morning, Robbie. Good to see you. This morning I was reading a little bit. I was going to sit down in there, but there's no chair in there. Let me go see if I can find a chair so I can sit down. Maybe we'll go outside. This morning I was reading and thinking a little bit about chaos and stress. And I don't know if you all feel like this, but I definitely feel like when things are chaotic and stressful, it does not help to go off plan. It just creates more chaos and more stress. So what are some ways to combat that? And I was actually listening to a podcast this morning, and he was talking about how disciplining the body helps us quiet our minds and actually decreases stress. And so it was actually at a seminary that he was speaking, but he was talking a lot about how when we pull our bodies into a more disciplined rhythm in life, it does help us sort of rein in those thoughts that can be very chaotic. Remember how a couple weeks ago we talked about your thoughts are not the truth. You don't have to believe your thoughts. Your thoughts just happen. And I know when I'm feeling really stressed out and chaotic, I have a lot of thoughts that sort of run through my head, and a lot of them are very self-defeating, like especially today having a gain. I go through that pattern of I say things to myself like, I can't do this, I'm not going to lose the weight, the program's not working. And, it's very tempting for us to spiral into chaos and then quit whatever we're doing that is self-care, that is discipline for ourselves. And so the way to sort of counteract that is to continue with your disciplined rhythm. Pay attention to your thoughts, which often includes really quieting yourself down, turning off some of the TV, YouTube, even music, and just sitting and having some quiet time with yourself. Journal, pray, meditate, do some yoga. I know I have friends out there that do yoga. And pay attention to the thoughts in terms of letting them come and go through your head. And if you notice that they're negative, engaging them in a way that's easy for you. Like for myself, I use a lot of repentance and prayer and forgiveness, forgiving myself, forgiving others, and then letting those thoughts go. You don't have to engage and believe the negative stuff. And so we all know that healthy weight loss programs, they work when we work the program. But a lot of times we tell ourselves, it's not working, I can't do it, I'm always going to be fat, whatever things that we say, I'm such a slob, and that sort of thing, and we can spiral down. So when you have those thoughts, pay attention in as much as you can turn them around, and engage them in a way that's positive, and say affirming things to yourself, like, I can do this. I have the strength to do this, or God is my strength to help me do this. I forgive myself for having sort of an off, undisciplined week. And then also sort of reiterate, and reactivate those things that help you. Like, I will do better this week. I will stay within my routine. I will speak positively to myself and to the people around me. I will track. I will drink my water. I will try to get my steps every day, all of those things. Sorry we're wiggling so much, but so I was listening to that this morning. I thought that was very helpful. He was talking about stress that's beneficial and the stress that leads us to chaos. And we actually do need stress in our lives to get things done. I think that when I have a weight gain, it creates some stress that I can actually allow to be positive or negative. The positive stress can motivate me. And so I can buckle down and get my tracker out and know that I need to track more, I need to drink more water, possibly not go out the night before weigh-in. That would help. But anyway, just wanted to share those thoughts with you as I was thinking this morning about chaos and stress. I know you all are going through sort of stressful times out there too, as well. I've got some subscribers that are stressed out. And then some of you are in just a really peaceful and blissful place. And hopefully that's affecting you internally, and that you can attain peace internally. I know that a desert church father once said that if you attain peace inside, millions around you will be saved. In other words, when you have peace, you spread that peace, if that makes any sense. If you're around really chaotic people, you know how you tend to pick up on that. And so I like to be around really peaceful people. And I would hope that by my working on attaining some peace, I can sort of spread that as well. So, oh, thanks, Yolanda. Yeah, it's a gorgeous day here. She said she loves the chimes in the background. I have some wind chimes hanging up, and we've got like a little breeze going, and so it really is a beautiful day. Let me go back and see. Sandra just went through a trying time while you were on vacation in July. Your house flooded. Oh my goodness, that is really rough, Sandra. And it's hard, when we go through situations like that to maintain sort of our self-care, our discipline, our rhythm. If you're anything like me, and I pray that you're not, because this is just, difficult. It's a difficult it's a difficult thing to deal with. But when I experience a lot of chaos and stress, it sort of triggers a lot of this negative thinking, and it's something I really have to work on. And when I get into negative thinking and everything's going wrong and nothing's going right, the way that I tend to manage things is I stress eat. And that just leads to more negative thinking and more chaos. And so I'm trying to really break that cycle. We cannot control what happens to us. We can only control how we react to external circumstances. And so we can't control others. We can't control situations. We only have our own control of ourselves, self-control. And we all have free will. We're all able to make choices about how we react to life and life circumstances. And so it is hard to be intentional. You know what I mean, you guys? It's really hard to engage sort of what you're doing and how you're reacting and change. But that's what this life is about, especially this weight loss journey, is changing. in the church, we know that repentance basically means change. And so repentance means turning your life around and changing your life. And that's very much what the weight loss journey is about. We know that the journey that we've been on so far has led us to being unhealthy or overweight or not feeling as good as we could feel. And so we change. We choose to do things differently, and that starts with establishing a healthy rhythm for ourselves. That starts with being more disciplined, and discipline is hard. I'm very undisciplined, so just stuff to think about. Let's see. Yolanda says usually what stresses us out is when we're focused on things we can't control. Absolutely. Right. We try to control things and we can't. You guys know that. We cannot control life. We can control what we put in our mouths, though. Debbie says she tends to stress eat as well, and it's such a hard habit to break. It is, and it is a habit. You're absolutely right. And so when we talk about getting into a healthy rhythm, that is establishing new habits. I know when I stop tracking, the longer I stop tracking, the farther off the journey, off the path I get. And so for me, tracking all of my food is a really great way to establish that healthy rhythm and be disciplined. So for sure. Um, Patty says she likes the term healthy rhythm. Yes. I use healthy rhythm in place of balance because from what I've read from other people and from my own life experience, I just don't know that you can balance everything all the time. There's always going to be something that's a little bit out of whack. But if we have a healthy rhythm in life, then we can handle some of that stress and some of those hardships or areas that are not balanced. We are able to handle that in a more healthy manner for ourselves. So that's why I say that. Debbie says that's so true about tracking. Absolutely. If you want to be more disciplined, I would definitely recommend setting a little schedule for yourself for the beginning of the day, because the way that you start your day usually dictates the way that the rest of the day is going to go. And so for myself, I do sort of the same things every morning. I always get up and I pray. I mean, just think about the stuff you already do. You probably take a shower, you do your hair, you get dressed. I don't know if you've ever watched or read anything by Fly Lady, Flylady, but she has a whole rhythm or system of the way that she keeps her house clean, and she talks a lot about getting up in the morning, getting dressed, putting your shoes on, and establishing a healthy rhythm. And it's more geared towards organizing and keeping your house clean, but I think that all plays into it as well. I know when my car is a disaster or my house is a disaster, I know that I am off of my healthy rhythm and I feel so chaotic. And of course, that just leads me into more chaotic behavior like stress eating. So Mary says, so if you're moving, do we need to cancel, postpone, reschedule the meet and greet in our birthday month? So Mary, October the 27th is a Saturday. I am still planning on doing the meet and greet. I just haven't gotten there yet mentally, so let me think about that. I was going to talk about it more in the next couple of weeks once we have a more concrete time frame. But it actually would be great to do the meet and greet before I move, because I am close to the Dallas area at this point, and so Dallas is a good sort of meetup place for people around here. I think it would be easier to do it in a more metropolitan area as opposed to me trying to do it after I've moved. So that is sort of the little update and thoughts for the morning. Patty says she loves the Fly Lady. If I have anybody in here that moderates, I would really appreciate moderation. Carrie loves Fly Lady. So yeah, absolutely. Get your trackers out today, you guys. It's still early enough in the day to establish a healthy rhythm. Get your trackers out. Think about what how your day should look and how it should start, and how you're going to start being more disciplined in the day. And then also, I'd love for you all to come up with a time today that you could sit and just be quiet. if it's only for 5 minutes, so that you can kind of really quiet yourself, quiet your mind, address some of those thoughts that are trickling through, and turn them to positive if you need to. And spend some time, affirming yourself. Um, Manage yourself up. You know what I mean? Talk yourself up, you guys. So have a great on program day. Hey, Myrna, good to see you. I'm glad you made it. Hey, Farmer's Wife and Angie. Did I already say hi to Angie? I think I did. Debbie. Hope is here. Patty's here. Um, Great to see you all. Karen Bates is here. Guys, I'm so proud of you all for checking in with me today. Have a great on-program day and stay in orbit. I'm going to try to vlog a little bit this next week. I've been trying to throw some stuff up for you. Throw some stuff up on YouTube for you guys. I'm supposed to be doing a slow cooker collaboration today, but I am so unorganized. We'll see if we can get it up. But look for that on my channel. And then Judah's on his way home today with Asher. They're going to be spending the weekend with us for his birthday. And then next weekend, we're going to be traveling. I'll try to take you guys with me. So let's stay on program. I'm up 0.2, but I'm still on my downward trajectory. Take care, everyone, and let me know how you're doing. Post down below what program you're on, if you had a loss or gain, what your goals are for the week, and how you're going to carve out some time for yourself today to be quiet and also work on your healthy rhythm, your discipline, and your little schedule to keep yourselves in order. So, Ira, I'll put you as a moderator for next time. I'm choking. I'll see you guys later. Bye.